Story to share about the selfless generosity of one Long Island family who lost a young son.
It's also about a reunion between an organ recipient and the donor family. CBS 2's Dr. Max Gomez has the emotional story.
Just one of the happiest kids that you'll ever meet. Still a kid at heart at 29. But, oh goodness, I don't know. I'm sorry.
He was my best friend. Always cheered me up. We would make fun of our parents together.
It's easy to see from photos of Gavin Charette why his mother and sister describe him as a happy young man. But they also talk about him in the past tense. Last December 4th, Gavin was struck by a car while walking on Sunrise Highway. A few days later, doctors said Gavin's brain had stopped functioning.
My baby boy, just miss him so much. He's everybody's friend. Sorry, I just miss him so much.
You can also tell that Gavin and his dad were huge Mets fans. What Dad and Mom, though, didn't know at first was that Gavin had recently signed up to be an organ donor.
My niece said, you know, that he came to her too and said, I just got my ID and I signed up, I'm going to be an organ donor. So he was very excited and aware of checking that box.
And so the family honored Gavin's wishes to be an organ donor. He helped nearly 50 people with liver, heart, lungs, kidneys, skin, bone, and corneas. But that's where this story takes an unusual turn. Gavin's family got to meet one of the lives he saved. Maria Langoni had been on dialysis, waiting for a kidney for nearly 3 years. But that's not the odd part. Turns out that Maria and Gavin's mother had actually known each other briefly as teenagers.
She went to high school with my friend Kelly to St. John's Prep. I went to another high school.
Live on New York connected Barbara and Maria.
There are no words. How do you say thank you? How do you say I'm sorry for your loss without being overwhelmed with happiness for your renewal of life?
And seeing Maria let Gavin's family know he lives on.
Bittersweet. Of course, I'd want my son to be here, but if he can't, then, you know, that somebody else can be.
Doctors Lerner and Foreman, her surgeons, told me that there are 125,000 people on organ waiting lists right now, and many of them die before a transplant becomes available. Sign your organ donor card so there can be more second chances at life.
50